Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Scrap Mechanic. So you guys remember this from last time, but it may look a little wider because when I was doing the 50,000 sub live stream, we actually did widen it quite a bit. I think we had like 2 more layers, so we have 6 buttons now. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is where we were last time. We had 4, and we're still not taller than the base. 4, 5. Like how it's not like a complete 180, it's just turned around. And this one, it has trouble with the 6th one. Let's try it out though. 6. Oh man, that was good. There we are. The a comment that I really liked, someone said it's simultaneously like the shortest car and the tallest car they've ever seen in Scrap Mechanic. And it can move forward slightly. And people are saying, oh, just angle the legs out and it'll be more stable. I could, yeah, but this is funner. I think I like it when it's kind of sticking straight up like this. And let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Oh no. Well, at least the legs didn't get tangled. Bam. Ah, my face. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's probably getting stuck in the ground. Oh, wow. Okay. It did not. Actually, let's try that. I want to see, Okay, so it's this first one, right? Yeah, let's see what happens if we do, Oh, no, I guess we won't do 90 degrees. We do, like, 60 on all of them, because that'll make all the other legs stick out at an angle. So 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be as tall, but it should be a lot more stable. And I meant to add steering to this. I just completely forgot. I was actually going to do that on live stream, but we actually ended up hitting 50,000 earlier than I thought. And it was like midnight, so I went to bed. Oh, that was 5 again. Yeah, oh, hold steady, buddy. And 6. It just looks ridiculous. We're still taller than the base. I think it's real close though. Not quite. But yeah, it's a lot more stable now. And I'll probably eventually add steering to this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God, that never gets old. Okay. One thing I want to do. We're actually gonna pick this up. See, my frame rate gets a lot better when it's on a lift. So what I actually may do is just take it further away, because then we should be good. Because I want to try and build something that people have requested quite a few times, and that is a helicopter. Now, same problem as our airplane. There is no air in this game. There are no aerodynamics. There are no airfoils. There is no lift. It's the same thing where people keep yelling at me every day about the stupid airplane that the thrusters are pointing the wrong way. No, they're pointing the right way. Trust me, you're wrong if you think the other way. I'm getting like comments every day. But I guess it's understandable. I mean, that video is now the first search result for Scrap Mechanic, which is pretty awesome. I'm not going to complain about that. But the helicopter that we're going to make is basically just a glorified thruster. And yeah, it's basically just a glorified rocket that we're going to try and make have rotating thrusters, and then have thrusters on the sides for steering. Hopefully it'll work. I've never tried to build anything like it before. The only other flying thing I've built is like the rocket, which is way over there. And the airplane and the other save. So we'll head on up to the roof of Seatop Corp. I just loaded the game. Why is this thing always crooked? God. Close the door behind us. I haven't worked on the DeLorean yet. I forgot to mention that. I was working on wheel housing so that these things it can actually have steering. But I didn't like how it was looking when the wheels were retracted. So again, that's something we'll probably eventually fix, as well as figure out something to do up here on the 2nd floor. But even now our frame rate's not great, so we may end up deleting some things. I don't know, because this game is not super optimized. You shouldn't have a lot of vehicles in one place. Yeah. Okay, but we're just gonna start building today. We'll go over to the launch pad, place it down. And like usual, we're going to start with wood. Actually, no, I want the base to be actually metal. everything else we made of wood. Because if we do a nice heavy metal base, hopefully that'll keep all of our weight centered. It's not going to be that big of a helicopter. It's basically going to be, what are those things called? They're like gyros, I think they are. Those kind of like mini personal airplanes. It's going to be kind of that style. So it's a little base. Then we're going to have a seat. Okay. Yeah, that's not centered. Go there. And then from here, we're going to go up and have the helicopter blades. Actually, we're probably going to have to make it two-seated. With one space in between. This way it can be odd-numbered. Because right now, if we have anything rotating on a single bearing, it has to be even-numbered. Or it has to be odd-numbered, otherwise it wouldn't work. We could do like two different blades. Is that the term? Rotator things? All my terminology is going to be all messed up. Just like the airplane. Yeah, this way we can do, just keep it nice and even. We could do like an Osprey design, but nah, let's just stick with this for now. So you see the thing, it's going to go up there, it's going to rotate, and then we're going to have thrusters all around it. It's going to be tricky making sure it keeps nice and level. I still really want a 2-wide bearing. If we could just have a bearing that instead of one block took up a 4x4 space, that would be amazing. That's one of my most requested features of this game. Another thing people have been requesting a lot is, what's the word? Oh, a walker. And I've tried to build a walker. They're incredibly difficult to build. I don't know if I just have like a mental block, but I have had a lot of trouble building anything that walks. I've tried a few times, like during streams and then in the other world, but they're very difficult. I know some people that have some ideas, so I might go talk to them and try and get a little help with walkers. Because every time I try and build a walker, it just ends up standing in place and dancing. Okay, there we go. Now we got that. So now when we take this off of the lift, it should all kind of swing loose and free. Oh man, this frame rate. Oh, it's not fun. This is why most people don't build everything in the same persistent world. I might take that rock and delete it, as well as a hovercraft. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe just spread things out. Because when you have vehicles close to each other, the game does not seem to like it that much. So let's grab the DeLorean. Let's take it out here. See if that helps at all. Because I've noticed that before. Because I tried squeezing in the Noodlemobile or the C-flop, and whenever I put it in there, the frame rate kind of went pretty bad. That's actually feels a little better right now. Well, not that much better. I don't know. Maybe I could go build this thing. Oh yeah, maybe we should just build it somewhere else. We could take it over to the launch pad. Let's try that. Okay, so we brought the helicopter over here, and I also stripped all the boosters and everything off of it. All the thrusters by this rocket. So now we just got a big tubes in here. It's pretty sweet. And the frame rate definitely feels a lot better. So we're going to have to be a lot more selective about what vehicles we actually keep in this world. So now we can get back to work on the helicopter. Right now, we probably just want to assign most things to engines and buttons. So what we're going to need is a gas engine. And we're going to need switches. So gas engine. See, the problem is this thing's even. So maybe we'll just put like one there. One there. Even though we don't really need both of them right now. Heck, maybe we'll find a different use for this one. So now... Actually, wait. Do we I'm dumb. I don't need engine. The thrusters will rotate it, right? Yeah. Okay, we will need a controller, though. I am dumb. Okay. Controller, you want to go just squeeze you in right there. Put a little button on you. Hook that up. Okay, and then that will hook up to these. 4. And we're going to need actually a separate button for the actual thrusters themselves. So these will activate. Or, dang it, that was the wrong way. There. And right up above. Get that up there. Take it off the lift. And now... Wow, damn, that goes real fast. Okay, don't hit your head on it. Ow. And so upon activation, we want these to go 45 degrees? I don't really know what angle we want them to go at, but... No, that's the wrong way. All to face down. Of course, I picked the one wrong direction, but that's okay. Luckily, we can just right-click on them, point them all down. Let's hook that button up. So now, one should start. Ow! Ah! My butt's coming through, my little feet are coming through the bottom. Okay. Yeah, the weight distribution's all wrong right now, but this is kind of a test. Okay, so one will turn them. That will lower them, and that should cause some lift. Ah! Turn them off! God, it's just going so fast. Uh-oh. Tipping over. Okay, so we do need some weight in the back. We can add a little bit there. And then maybe just add some layers. Okay, take that off. And fire. And lift. Ah. Okay, shut them off. That was better. But now it looks like maybe we're too heavy. Let's add another layer of metal. Lift. Yeah, we're too heavy now. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's strip those away. Actually, no, we don't want to do that because we're actually going to be adding more because we're going to be putting like directional thrusters to help steer this thing, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to figure out the weight distribution just yet. That's something we can tinker with later. But we will definitely need... Let's see, what if we just move these further back? Now I just disconnected all those. Oh well. Oh no, it's a headlight. Don't want that. Bam. Bam. So this will fire. This will turn. Okay, so activates. Lift. Okay. There you go. Alright. But now we should probably start building with wood, just because it is a lighter material. And we do want everything else to be able to get off the ground. Okay, so I think we got it now. So if we keep those lowered and turn on. Yep. We're leaning forward a little bit. That's probably just because of the seats. But then if we turn these... Yeah. We don't want them to go at that angle, but... Okay, and then we can push forward with those. Oh. Ah! Okay, let's turn those off. And we landed it. So can we actually turn... Yeah, there's no way to reverse this thing right now. Okay, so that was a decent test flight. Excuse me, I'm stuck. And I'm starting to realize, like, why don't I just make it like an actual helicopter? So all helicopters do when they want to move forward is they just point everything, they just lean. So instead of trying to push the bottom, because right now, when I push the bottom, I don't know why I didn't think of this when I was building it. So I changed those like 60 degrees. It will lift us, but then we'll do that, and it'll push our bottom. That's not, oh jeez, no, come back. Whew, caught it. That's not how helicopters work. Okay, so what we want to do... we want these thrusters to either point up or down. Because if you point down, then that'll push this forward. And that'll move the whole thing forward. So we gotta rework these. I'm thinking that's our main issue here. Where would be a good place for that? We could... Let me think about that. Okay, so I have a basic idea here. Ooh, actually, I need this to be on a switch. That to there. That to there. So let me test this real quick. So 3. Ah! Why did that go so far? Oh, what the heck? They should be at 180. Oh, they only need to be at 90. That's why. Okay. the doy. Okay, 3. So I want you to go back down. There we are. Actually, they probably don't need to be that extreme of an angle, but that's okay. So now, when we push forward, that should lift. Okay, so let's go ahead and lift off. So now, whoa! Ah! And turn those off, or just get them stuck in the ground. But you see what I'm doing here? The thrusters are just too strong. Like, I wish I could just do maybe 1. But so right now, those fire like that. At 3, they'll lower. Lower those. Actually, we can probably go ahead and just fire those. Lower them. Start to lift us off. So we should... Uh-oh. Crap, I keep getting out. Ooh, that's a close one. Huh. So is it because I thought players didn't have mass in this game. Now I'm confused, because it looks like it's leaning, and the only reason it would lean is because of my weight. Let's try something. We can do... Stop it. Okay, we could turn them on. Turn them. So it should set the lift. But now it's leaning. Why is it leaning? You stupid helicopter. Not even helicopter, you stupid swastika with rockets attached. Okay, we definitely don't need the... Maybe we'll get a little more control if those aren't at quite severe of an angle. So we'll do like 45. Go ahead and fire those. Lower them. Lower those. That should bring us forward. Oh, I really should look into making a gyroscope or something. Okay, here we go. I want to go... Stop leaning as much. Stop it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We hit the ground. Boom. Alright, so it's a work in progress, you know, we're working on it. We'll probably leave that for this episode, guys. It's probably as far as we're gonna get on this today. Let me know if you have anything to add. I probably missed something incredibly obvious and people are gonna yell about it in the comments. So if you do, let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed and want to see more Scrap Mechanic Cathedral. I'll see you next time. Bye.